Get a little close up here. You can see it's really getting scruffy all around. Give me some comments down below what you think. Should I cut it back to a quasi-business look or let the scruffiness continue on? You know, this is kind of my COVID look. There, that's a little better. So today is Sunday, January 17th, 2021. New year underway. Got a lot of cooking and smoking I'm going to be doing today and tomorrow. So you'll see this little entry clip for each one of the separate videos. Okay, I'm lazy. What the hell? I mean, I've got bacon to smoke, brisket to prep and smoke, chili to make, queso to make, a steak and a roast to smoke, and you know, finish on the grill and finish in the oven. So I got a lot going on in the next couple of days. Yeah, old fat moose, he's got to keep that belly there for you know, that winter insulation and have stuff to eat for the next week or so around the house. So I will be working on that. Okay folks, it is time to get started trimming up the brisket. Season it, let it set overnight so that I can smoke it up tomorrow. So I was looking at all the paperwork on here, and it says it's a CDV beef brisket. Okay, it does not tell me if this is prime or if this is choice. I used prime the last time, the one that came out the absolute best I've ever done, and I wanted to do a choice, and I'm guessing this is choice because when I bought these on sale at Lowe's Market at the price I paid for them, there's no way this was prime. Okay, this was $1.88 a pound, so I'm pretty sure that we are dealing with choice here. So what I'm going to do is get this trimmed up and get it seasoned up, and I'm going to show you a little trick I learned watching some other guys do briskets this past week. So let me get this out of the package and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Now, you can see it's got a little bit of a top cap on here. And when you look at this, you see this is the direction the grain is running. So basically, when it comes time to slice this, you want to slice it against the grain this way. Okay? What I picked up online the other day was a guy basically did this and cut off this corner. And do not worry, this is not going to waste. I'm going to cut and trim this up, and this is going in my chili. So now I know when I get ready to slice this, when it's done, I just follow this line. And that works for the bottom half. Now this has got a little bit of fat here. I'm going to cut some of this off. You don't want to cut too much off, but cut some of it off, and this becomes stuff for my dogs. It will get trimmed up for them. Hard to grasp or flip this. And see, it's got some pretty good heavy chunks of fat right here that I'm going to cut some of this off because this won't be any good. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece off right here. I always have a problem with these in the end because I never know which way to slice it. Sorry to get my head out of the way. To avoid the grain. So again, what I'm doing, I'm going to trim some of this up. Some of this is good salvageable meat. It's going into the chili, and the fat will remain for the dogs. Now this kind of fat right here is not very good for anything in my opinion. So I'm going to trim some of that out. And this will be wrapped just like the other one was. So try and keep it as much as we can an apples to apples comparison. And that's pretty much all the trimming I'm going to do to it. Let me get my aluminum pan over here. And I got a feeling I'm going to have to make me up some more rub mix here before long, because this is pretty much the bottom of the barrel. I sent some of this to one of my subscribers to give a try on their brisket, and let them give me some feedback. Because this particular subscriber, along with another one of my friends, came up with this idea I need to start selling this stuff, which I don't know about that. There's, you know, all kinds of legal issues there, FDA approvals and things I really don't want to mess with. But at the same time, I definitely value people's opinions. And since I've known these folks for a long time, you know, their opinions to me are very important. And plus the fact that, hey, you know, I like to share my stuff. Yep, that's going to finish it off. Alright, let me get this covered up and in the fridge. And this is going to sit there till tomorrow when I cook it in my Camp Chef XXL pellet smoker. So as far as the brisket goes, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Morning, Moose Tubers. It is Monday, January 18th. A little after 7 o'clock in the morning. Getting the Camp Chef XXL fired up and ready to go for the brisket today. Of course, I got rowdy dogs running around out here. But tell you what, this thing just works like a charm. I have become a ardent believer in it. It works really good for me. I'm getting it heated up now. When it gets up to temperature, then I will get the brisket up. I'll see y'all then. Okay, folks, here she is, getting ready to go in the smoker. Sizzle, sizzle. Another really cool feature of these pellet smokers is their temperature probes. Plug this into P1. Time to pull the brisket. Hopefully you're going to see the bark here as it comes out. Looking pretty good up to this point. Put this on the cutting board. Okay, folks, 8 o'clock at night. Brisket's finally done. It got to 206. That's close enough for me. I wanted it to be 205 to 210. Basically, it was in the smoker for about 12 and a half, 13 hours. I didn't pay attention to when I exactly put it in this morning. So, all wrapped up. I'm going to let it sit here and rest for about an hour, and then I'm going to slice it up and see how it is. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, people. It's showtime. See if this works 2 times in a row. Oh, my. Not sure why the paper's doing that. Go, it's hot. Hot. Yeah, I know, it's like, okay, dummy. You're a college-educated man. You should know if you cook something to 200 degrees, it's still going to be hot. One more flip. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Yes, lesson learned from the last time. Keep your trash bags very close at hand. Holy moly. Got my little buddy in here, wandered around with me. He smelled something good from outside, and this is Daddy. I gotta see what this is. Alright. Boom. Move a little boy. Move a little boy. I gotta get my camera reset again. Wrapping paper was. Now, if you remember, when I put these in, I cut the corner off here so that I would be able to see. I gotta turn my monitor around there so I can see what I'm doing. Which way the grain ran, so I'd have no issues with that. So let's make the. This stuff is just super tender. Now, I didn't get quite as much of a smoke ring on it this time as the first time, but I didn't keep it in the smoke for as long either before I transitioned it over to the butcher paper. So, this is going to be hot as snot. While I keep slicing, I'm going to let these little pieces cool off so I can try them here in a minute. Well, they're getting a little more smoke ring down there. My God, this is so juicy. Oh my God. I've got to do a couple of photos with my phone camera as well, because I post those to Instagram. My God. Never fails when you want to record something. Somebody wants to message you 25 dozen times. Oh my God. That is really, really, really good. Now, when I did the brisket last week, I used the Kingsford Classic Wood Pellets. It was a blend of hickory, oak, and cherry. This time I just used pure Pit Boss mesquite pellets. 12.5 hours of cooking time. Let it rest an hour, so this makes for a long day. Brisket's not one of those things that you're going to just, do in 2 or 3 hours and be done. Brisket is an indefinite investment of time. But now, after 2 times in a row, I am a believer in wrapping. No questions asked. It makes all the difference in the world. And I didn't even spritz this at all when it was, just in the smoker by itself. I didn't use any kind of water pan. And so hopefully you can see all the juices here and see how this thing came out. When I did the brisket last week, I did spritz it with apple juice a couple of times, but this, not this one, as you can see, it is literally falling apart. I'm actually surprised my little buddy, my little boy, is not over here right at my feet. He was in here a minute ago. He must have wandered back outside when he figured out he wasn't going to get any of this right now. I almost wonder, but I may do this next time around, we'll see. You know how when you do the ribs, the 3-2-1, and you wrap it for a while, and then the last hour is out of the wrap. Of course, the only reason I'm thinking that is it might, help your crust firm up more. But then, now that I'm thinking about it, that would just you'd lose all your juices. So much for that idea. Maybe I'll run it a little bit longer the next time before I wrap it. There's nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong. I just like having a little more firm crust, but that's a personal preference. But when you've got literally melt in your mouth brisket here, ouch, dang, it's hot. I know, I'm an overeducated idiot. I should know it's hot. I cooked it. I know how hot I cooked it. You can see it's falling apart on me there. I might have to get a spatula or something here in a minute to pick this up. And this is the part of the brisket that I never really get done right, because you have competing grains. The top part flows one way and the bottom part flows another way, and it don't matter what you do, you're wrong. Ugh. That's why I usually buy trimmed briskets. But with the price of briskets this year, because of COVID and everything else, and the meat processing problems around the country, you know, I buy the cheap stuff when I get it. I bought this last year in July at our local Lowe's grocery store chain in the Hill Country. Not to be confused with Lowe's Hardware. They're not even close to being the same thing. It's $1.88 a pound. You know, I mentioned that I think early on when I started this up, and it didn't tell you whether it was choice or prime, but it was good. And this is looking really good, but you know, it's not trimmed, so you get more fat and you get this little issue to deal with at the end. But hey, in the overall scheme of things, if that's the worst thing you got to deal with in life, it's tolerable. Got some really good smoke ring here on this part. There we go. See? Focus camera. Right there on my hand. See? Really good smoke ring. Now the last brisket I made. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's got to cool a little bit before I can put it in there. Pretty much didn't last a week, and I got a feeling this is kind of going to be the same. So I hope you all have enjoyed this. This came out really good. I'm now a total convert to wrapping. No, you know, no 2 points about that. So I might get this finished up. It's 9:30. Tomorrow morning's a work day for me, so I have to get all this put away, and then I've got to you know, get showered, get ready for bed, so I can have my wonderful work day tomorrow. And you know, hope you guys have enjoyed this. You know, a couple of times through, I'm now convinced. First time wasn't a fluke. This works. It's great stuff. I want everyone to please promise me that you're going to be safe. Even though the COVID death rate is kind of peaked right now and is dropping off, the new infections are still way up. Everybody please exercise your 6 steps of caution. You know what they are, till the immunizations are more widely available and everybody gets them that wants them. And please, please, please stay away from all the crap in DC and your own state capitals. The world is full of crazy people, and it's like we're living in a constant full moon right now. So please be safe, do the right things. You all know what you need to do. Hope you guys are learning some stuff about cooking briskets, smoking briskets, because I am as I go. And I enjoy doing these for y'all. Please hit the like and subscribe button. As of this evening, 195 subscribers. I'm up almost 55 subscribers in a week. And a lot of that is courtesy of some YouTube friends of mine, Nina and Josh at Wood and Waters Outdoor, that gave me a plug on their channel, and a lot of people are coming in now. So I appreciate that. And I give them plugs on my videos from time to time. So y'all stay safe. This is Lone Moose out, and I will see y'all in the next video.